Hello, everybody, and welcome to the fifth and final episode of the Raging Echoes League. In the last video, I got to tier 7, and in this video, I want to use out my new Grimoire prayers, as well as try out some new content that I've been meaning to learn on the main game, specifically TOB, Nightmare, Inferno, all that sort of good stuff. But first, I gotta get some supplies. I'm out of super combats, so my only real way to get them is from boss drops in the wilderness, so I'm just gonna hit RDO. It's like so AFK with my setup. I can just turn on auto retaliate and stand here, so hopefully I can rack up some kills and get some potions. I also noticed that I'm only 56 tasks away from my third area, which I say only, but realistically that's a lot. Mostly because I just did so many high point tasks, I haven't really been doing all the little ones. So I think I might be able to speed around the game, do a bunch of quick and easy tasks, and unlock the last area, and maybe go and kill one more Echo boss while I'm here. Interesting. So that means I'm one piece away from finishing a Void Waker, and even though I don't know how useful it'll be at all, I kind of just want to do it for fun, so I'm gonna go kill some Vedion. Oh hey, 99 Slayer. Alrighty. Actually, sort of, slightly, kind of useful, I guess, because I was just wearing a Ring of Wealth, but more importantly, 200 points for equipping it. Hey, there we go. Oh, I completely forgot. 200 points just for putting on the Void Waker as well. Very cool. And yeah, I don't even really know what I'm going to do with this thing, but 200 points. I got 37 super combats from the bosses. It was all worth it. And with that, I'm going to go over and do some TOB. I found a friend to come raid with, so even though neither of us really know the raid that well, it's leagues. How hard can it be? Oh yeah, this is going great. Well, that wasn't clean by any means, but it's exactly what I wanted. I'm getting some experience, getting more comfortable in here, so cool. Oh yeah, this is going great. Where's the purple game? With our drop rate multiplier, the website says it's supposed to be a 1 in 1.8 chance to get a purple from normal TOB, and that was our 4th run. Neither of us got one yet. I'm so upset. I honestly just don't know what to show you guys. Like, just as a group, me and my friends are so bad at TOB that it's just like almost embarrassing to show any footage from this, so I'll let you know when I get a purple. Well, no luck at TOB tonight. We did start pretty late, so hopefully we'll get back at it tomorrow, but I'm gonna do some AFKing and editing. So while I don't have any friends online to raid with, I'm just gonna go around the game and try and do as many tasks as possible. If I can do 46 more tasks, I can unlock the next area, which I'm gonna be picking Fremennik. I want to go and kill the Echo DKs, maybe get both the ring and the amulet, and that's sort of the last thing that I really want to do on this league. Everything else, like I mentioned before, TOB, Inferno, Nightmare, all that sort of stuff is just sort of extra on top, just for practice in the main game. I don't really care about actually getting the items. So that's sort of the rest of my plan. I'm going to do 46 more tasks, and right now I've just pulled up the task list on the wiki, and you can select all of your regions and then sort by % completed. So it will show you the tasks that the most people have completed, which generally are the easiest to complete. So I'm just going to go down the list and do as many of those as possible. Oh, well, it took a little longer than I had hoped initially, but there it is. I have enough tasks to unlock a new area. Which means you already know what the plan is. I'm going to be unlocking Fremennik. I honestly don't care about a single thing in here except for the Echo boss and the items that it drops. The amulet and the ring are just so insanely good. Like, the stats are just crazy. So I'm going to unlock Fremennik and go and do that, like, right now. Unfortunately, I was a silly little guy, and I already did a bunch of my elite clues when I was trying to get points, so I don't have as many opportunities to try and get the one that I want, but there is an elite clue step that is literally right outside of DK's that I'm going to try and get, just because I'm going to need to get there maybe potentially multiple times, and that would speed that process up a lot. So hopefully I can get one. Well, that was easy. I did 2 steps on the first elite clue, and I got the clue I wanted. Thank you, game. Now I can just click my clue compass and I go right here, and I actually don't know how easy or how difficult DKs are going to be. I'm going to try to just fully melee them and see what happens, but I might be taking too much damage. I don't know. Hey, orb, let's go. Hopefully the Echo DK bosses aren't too difficult for me. I have seen a little bit of what's going on there, and I'm a little scared, but at most I need to kill it 50 times for the bad luck protection to get both the items, so let's just go start. So, turns out Echo DKs, I mean, obviously I'm very strong, but they're not too bad. Just some basic prayer flicking between the 3 of them, and then the enraged phase goes a little crazy, but honestly, just DPS racing seems to work well, so. Hey, finally something. 42 KC. The drop rate for both the ring and the amulet is a 1 in 25, so potentially 50 kills before bad luck protection comes in, which I was fully prepared to do when I was 40 plus KC without either of them, but, and you know, I still might have to do for the ring, but here we go. Alright, bad luck protection means that I get my ring on 50 KC, which is fine. It didn't take too long. I'm tired of prayer flicking. It's just so many prayer switches. It's just so funny to compare my old jewelry to my new stuff. 10 to all attack styles, 12 strength, 5 prayer, goes up to 60 to all attack styles, 30 melee strength, and 20 prayer. These things are just insane. Oh my god. I got a purple! First purple so far. This is raid number 8. Literally the first purple for anyone in our group. We've had just incredibly bad luck, but see what it is? Okay, sure. That sucks. It's so bad. It's terrible. Now, it's not the worst item, because technically I could have gotten an Avernic, and my shield is just better than an Avernic in every way, so this is somewhat better, but I'm not ever going to use this thing, so it doesn't really matter. Points, though. 200 points. Okay, now that's funny. There's no way this game hates me. Oh, okay, sure. That's one of the items I still need, but I was kind of hoping to get the scepter, or even the amulet would be nice, but we'll take it. Crossbow. I'm sure there'll be some points for that too, although it went in my looting bag. Hey, let's go. I don't really know why I wanted to do that. I just wanted to complete the Revenant's log. I mean, other than the totems that I don't care about, but Thammaron's Scepter has been acquired. 400 league points for getting all the Rev weapons, 200 for equipping that. At this point, I'm like pretty close to tier 8. I might just go for it. Oh yeah, not to mention I already had the skull, so I could make the Accursed Scepter for 200 more league points. I think I'm gonna do it. 3,000 points, that seems so doable. I was just trying to get the fangs to upgrade my bow, and I got another Voidwaker gem. God damn it. Initially, I didn't really plan on going for tier 8, just because I thought I'd be done with the league before then, but now that I'm so close, I'm actually going to go and get a bunch of money and go for some construction levels. There's some free points in there, and now that I have access to a stonemason, I should be able to make just a boatload of money. So I'm going to go and start alching some condensed gold, and hopefully I was really hoping that'd be a stalemate get. Hopefully I can get 50 mil construction real quick, and that'll be a bunch of points. So I haven't actually done regular construction training since they changed what they allow you to do with the menu entry swapper, but now you can change the left click to build and remove the thing you're building, and you don't even have to move your mouse. This isn't even leagues related. This is just a great change. Now, obviously, the leagues thing is the fact that I have infinite money, but yeah, this is pretty sick. So I did manage to get the 200 points for 9-9 construction, but I was starting to run out of money. Once you start building the more expensive things, you start using money faster than it replenishes with the condensed gold. So I'm back at the Crombons. I'm going to do some AFK fishing, try and get 25 mil fishing XP for another 200 points, 50 mil cooking XP for another 200 points. Then we'll go back to construction, where I believe there is a task for 25 mil, 35 mil, and 50 mil for 600 points there, and then 400 points for the demonic throne, which I can now do because I'm in Fremenic. And I don't know how many points that all is added up. I didn't do the math, but that should put a very decent dent into what we need for tier 8. Don't worry, guys. I got a third Voidwaker gem. I kept running out of money when I was trying to do my construction training, so I've been trying to kill time in between to let my alks be going off to stack up the cash, and I decided to come back over here. I actually came to Venenatis, figured that I could just kill the big spider because I'm so strong, doesn't really matter, and hoping for the fangs, and instead I get that. Hey, there we go. And there we go, I've got myself a Web Weaver bow, which should be a bunch of points for equipping, and I actually want to use this at TOB for something, so very nice. And there we go, 50 million construction XP, along with the demonic throne task that puts us 1100 points away from tier 8. I can do this. They finally fixed the combat achievement thing I was complaining about before, so I got my 200 league points for that. And I've just been doing some clues, trying to get all of the points I can get out of these. And we're actually only 670 points away now. Just thought I'd give a little update. I've been playing for a little while now without recording anything. And the last thing I need to do, put these odium shards into the volcano to make the shield. Put it on, and there we go. Tier 8 relic acquired. Heck yes. Now, the tier 8 relic choice is actually really interesting. I think Guardian is probably the strongest, especially for my situation. I think Guardian would speed up like the Nyla room and everything by a lot, but that is just sort of boring. Passive DPS isn't that interesting to me. The next most interesting, I think, is Specialist. I think Specialist is probably the strongest for me in terms of the Kopesh spec. I think this is insane, but I did Specialist last year, or last league with the ZCB, and I just don't really want to do the same sort of gameplay style of spec, and then just eat a bunch of food. And honestly, Last Stand, I just want to see what I can hit with Darox. So Last Stand in this league, instead of being revived with full health, you stay at low HP and you get a super boosted stats of 255 to all combat stats. And then you heal based on how much damage you do. And I think this is perfect for Darok. This is like the perfect thing for my build. With the Gloves of the Damned, full Darok, I want to see what I can hit with Last Stand. So we're going to take this one. Whether or not it's the smart choice, I don't know, but I think it's the fun choice. So let me demonstrate. I will let Scurious hit me to my death, and then I'll go into this purple mode. Okay, well, he actually has to hit me. I'll go into this purple mode, where I have 255 strength, at least at the start. And then I could hit some big numbers, like 214 or whatever the heck that was. Now, unfortunately, it does have a 3-minute cooldown, so it's not like I can just sit in that mode forever. But yeah, that's pretty cool, not gonna lie. And now that I have Last Stand, I've recruited some of my friends to go and do some TOB with me, so I get to go try it out there as well. Let's do it. I got a Laren's key from the Nilo. 249. 149. 282. What the oh my god. That was a max hit at max strength. Well, unfortunately, no purples from the TOB, but I was absolutely slamming in there. I mean, you saw the 308, my new highest max hit in a single hit. And then I also had, I think it was a 282 with a 147 echo. Now, unfortunately, the 308 didn't have any echoes, so it wasn't as big a hit in terms of one swing. But 282 and 140 whatever, I need to go back and check what it actually was. But the last stand is so much fun. I'm glad I took it. Yo! I got the Duke pet. I don't even really know why I'm here. I'm just killing time till my friends are ready to do TOB again. But look at him! I hate him! In case you didn't know, pet and jar rates are not boosted on leagues, so this is just a full odds Duke pet on 11kc. So I think that's actually going to do it for this video, and therefore the league series in general. As you can see on screen, I did end up going over to Nightmare to try out the boss a little bit, but honestly, it was a lot easier than I expected. I didn't do any Fasani's Nightmare, but the regular Nightmare I thought was going to be a lot harder, and obviously we're on leagues here, but turns out the mechanics were super simple and I got them down pretty quickly, and all I really wanted to do was practice for the main game, so I feel like I've done that. And as you've seen, I've already done some TOB. I might do a little bit more, just personally, not in a video after this, just for a little bit more practice, but I'm feeling pretty comfortable there as well. Obviously, it'll be a lot different when I don't have 20,000 Karambons in my inventory, but other than that, the only other thing I thought about doing was some Inferno attempts, but I don't think it would be that valuable for me, because I'd be doing mostly melee damage. That's not really what I would be doing on the main game, so I've decided against that. And other than that, I've kind of got everything that I wanted to get out of this leagues. I ended up getting tier 8, which I didn't expect. I got all the gear I wanted to do. I fought all the echo bosses, so I think I'm done. As always, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave it a like, check if you're subscribed, maybe leave me a comment, all that good stuff. And yeah, maybe let me know how you're feeling about this leagues, how far you've made it, and how far you plan to go. And the regular videos will start again, hopefully at the regular time, next Saturday. So yeah, other than that, I'll see you in the next one. And I want to give a big thank you to all of my channel members, but a special thank you to my tier 3 Big Spoon channel members: Alchemist VTW, Jack Staumer, Zach Martin, Luxitaire, Tony Adkins, Dolph, Fading Shadow, Mondeep Bassi, and Frank Chandler. And if you want to see your name here in the credits for the rest of the season, consider becoming a channel member. The lowest tier is only $2 a month, and it really helps me out. Thank you.